Bitch, you could literally fucking overdose.
On
Welcome
Benadryl?
back. Yeah.
Who fucking overdoses on Benadryl?
Dumbasses.
How, though?
Literally
You can
taking
die
too
of
much.
Benadryl?
Yeah.
That's a thing?
You can die from anything.
Hold up. Wait. No.
Are we going to search this up now?
Can you die from Benadryl overdose?
Searching the web.
Okay, I found this on the web for Can You Die from Benadryl Overdose.
What did it say?
Hold up. Oh, that's a YouTube video. I don't want that. God damn it.
You don't like my results?
No, bitch. I don't like your results.
I can fuck
Can you
off.
die from Benadryl overdose?
Here's what I found.
After all I've done for you,
Oh, shit. Because it put no, bitch. I don't like you. I don't know. Yeah. Can you die from Benadryl overdose?
Can't you just type the fucking thing in?
I'm a lazy fuck.
I
here's
know.
what I found on the web for Can You Die from Benadryl Overdose.
Here we go. Here we go. Satellite radio.
Yo, getting hit with the death.
Yes, of course you can. The purple drink is highly for calm down. Put the pause button. Blah blah. Codeine and.
So yes.
I guess so.
Ha!
Pretty sure it's like more than 5. It'll take more.
You
than
took
5. No. I took 5 this morning and like 1 before I went to bed, along with like 2
package, a whole bottles
What-
of Benadryl.
not Xanax. It's something.
What
Another
fuck?
not Xanax.
Yeah, it was like
Yeah.
holy shit.
It has an X in it, but it's also for allergen stuff. Zyrtex. There we go.
Oh. Oh no! What kind of fucking life decisions are made? So welcome to the 3 Artists 1 Mic podcast,
Hi guys.
where Pat might die literally on the show because due to fucking Benadryl overdose.
I'll die, but I won't die stuffy. I'm lying. I'm stuffy right now, but.
Okay, so even though it's our favorite topic to talk about, work.
Oh boy.
Because there's been a lot of shit happening within like the past like week and a half.
Yeah.
So I have like 2 things. One that happened last week. I think I told you. I don't remember. And one that happened literally yesterday.
Okay.
Or do you want to go into your thing first?
No, you do yours first.
Okay. So I had to open Thursday.
Yeah.
And I was already pissed off like that day because like I scheduled plans because the way our weeks work, for those that don't know, they start Wednesday and end Tuesday. I made plans Tuesday because I had to attend my sister's graduation and all that. So I told big boy boss man, I was like, yo, my classes start Monday and I have to go to my sister's graduation Friday, so I'm not opening this day. So okay, he gives me Wednesday and Friday off, and then I had to work every other day. So Thursday I have to open. Oh yeah, and what I was pissed off because I made plans Tuesday, and then the schedule had to randomly be changed because of one of our coworkers being fired because she didn't show up for like 2-3 days.
Oh. Who?
Excuse me, what?
Who?
Oh.
Beep. Beep.
And and it's always funny because whenever I do the beep right after, it's just beep and then beep. What's it called? So because she didn't show up, he had to redo the schedule, whatever. My schedule stayed the same, except for Tuesday.
Oh boy!
When I had already made plans and I had to call him off, and I felt like shit the whole fucking like 2-3 days after.
I wouldn't have come in. Fuck that noise, man.
Yeah, word. I probably should have done that, but I already rescheduled with this person, so it's lit. Okay. So apparently, the person that closed before.
Beep.
Beep.
She closed for the first time. I think with you and MP. I think. Maybe.
Okay. Yeah. I think so.
And she locked the door, but for some reason our lock is fucking stupid. Like, you notice whenever I close with you, like, you see that I fuck with the lock a little bit. Yeah, because apparently the lock inside is twisted and won't open sometimes. That's why I tweak it a little bit so, like, I can close it easily. If not, it's going to be stuck for, like, a good minute. When I got there at, like, 5:50 in the morning, it was stuck.
Oh boy.
So I tried calling Gash, and then I called our boss, who's not our boss anymore. And he was like, yeah, he sounded like he just woke up. And he was like, yeah, you gotta go around through the back. And I was like, you mean like I gotta like hop a fence or something? Yeah, okay, so I go around, and it's raining, mind you.
Bruh.
And,
Wait, you know there's another way through the back, right?
Hmm?
You know that alley by the bar?
Yeah,
It
well,
leads right there.
yeah, but like, either way, it would have been the same distance, so
Okay.
I ran around.
But I was saying you wouldn't have to hop a fence.
Wait, what?
You said you were gonna have to hop a fence, right?
Yeah, because you know the parking lot
Yeah.
that's right behind the workplace?
Mhm.
So, they have like a front fence that's, you know, just supposed to be closed off and shit. I think there's a little bit of barbed wire on top of it. I was like, ooh, if I climb this, I might hurt myself real quick. It was a little high, or not really. It was like, what, probably like 7 feet tall fence or whatever. And I'm on the phone with I'll just say his name so I'll censor it anyway. I was with Beep the whole time on the phone, and he was like, hey, should be a house with a tiny ass little fence, and just open it. And I was like, are you sure? I have to go into like their kind of garden or whatever. He's like, no, it's fine, this has happened before. And I'm just like, okay, here we go, kind of trespassing. So I opened that gate and go through. There's a second gate. And there was no way of moving anything because there were sandbags on top of like all the posts. And so I told him that on the phone. He's like, wait, so how are you gonna get in? Are you gonna have to? I was like, I'm gonna have to fucking climb this shit. He's like, are you sure? I don't want you to hurt yourself. And I'm already on top of the fence at this point. And I'm just like, okay, here we go. Like lift my legs over it, and I'm just like, I just thought to myself, I'm like, this is gonna hurt my feet, especially because I'm flat-footed.
Yeah.
So as soon as I land, I'm gonna be like, ow. So like, and it's still raining.
Done.
And I'm just like, oh, I shouldn't be having to sneak into work. And okay, so I jumped down and then land on my feet. I'm like, ah, shit. And my mom's like, are you okay? Yeah, I'm fine. And he's like, alright, so you should see a lock. I was like, wait, what? And there's a bunch of caution tape everywhere. So I, like with my book bag, I had to like fucking Mission Impossible through it. And I thought I was gonna slip because like, you've ever seen like that small, like, you know, the never open door? When they open it, there's like those tiny steps.
Yeah.
On the sides of it, like, it's just a straight ramp. It's not like it's all stairs. So I had to put my feet on that, and it's raining. And I slipped a little bit. So I was like, so I was trying not to fall while still trying to slide through and everything. And then I eventually made it through, and then got in, and like the system, like, you know, the alarm was going off, but I ended up doing my shit then. And that was fun.
That sounds fucking exhausting.
It was a whole ordeal for no reason.
Like, you know, I just been like, yo, dog, I can't climb a fence. Like, y'all, someone's gotta come open this fucking door. Like, that's...
Yeah.
This is on y'all.
Yeah, and I'm just like, why didn't we call someone to fix this fucking lock?
I'm just like, yeah, the climbing fences wasn't in my job description.
Yeah, and as soon as everything was over, I just thought to myself, I'm like, yo, I have more respect for illegal immigrants.
Son!
That shit is hard.
Son.
Oh my god. But, yeah, you want to go into your thing?
Alright, wait, what was what I sent you last night?
Yeah.
Okay.
That shit fucking had me dying.
Alright, so basically, you know, new guy. I'm gonna call him Great.
Beep. Oh. Okay, so great.
Yeah, so Great was our previous area coach and is now our
Acting
GM.
RGM.
Yeah, acting RGM. And so basically, he gives fuck all about people's, you know, preset schedules
Because he...
doesn't believe in day off requests.
But what did he do with the...
Oh no, he threw out all the day off requests.
There was a whole fucking bulletin board filled with days off requests, and the motherfucker ripped it off.
Yeah, he tore that shit down. So it's like, okay, he doesn't give a fuck. I'm like, so, and then out of nowhere, for some reason, for the next 2 weeks, he has me on for 6 days instead of, you know, the usual 5 days I'd work.
Yeah, he had you for like 2 weeks straight working 6 days.
Yeah. And then, you know, out of nowhere, and then I look at other people's schedules, and they're like, yo, I don't even, he has them for 3 days off, and they're like, yo, why is Beep cutting my hours? I'm like, yo, you dead ass? Give people 3 days off, and they don't even want it, and I'm over here working 6 days a week?
Yeah.
And so basically, that and the fact that he tore down the day off things, I'm like, okay, that I can't work with that because, I need my days off. We buy tickets in advance. We buy hotel rooms in advance.
Especially since, like, in, like, less than 2 weeks, we're going to fucking Atlantic City.
Yeah. And I feel like he's not going to give me the day off for
Yeah,
it.
no, like, what's it called? Because I stopped by today because I was with, like, 2 people that I know. And one of them was like, I want food or whatever. So we stopped by, even though I knew that he was there already. Because there was a whole bunch of shit in, like, the other work group chat. And so we went there, and I did my usual shit. They're like, hey, Mr. Great's here. And I was like, I don't give a fuck. And did my shit. And then he comes in, and... Oh yeah, send me your school schedule because I'm making the schedule right now. And I was like, which week? And then he mentions it's the 6th, which is the one that we're trying to get off for. So you have to personally text him. I got this because I sent him 2. He was like, just send me the schedule and remind me of those days off. And I was like, all right, here we go, 8th to 10th off. Expenses are already paid. Okay. So I feel like you should just message him personally. But go into the message that you sent me because that shit was fucking hilarious. Oh my god.
Alright, hold on.
Wait, I have the images. Or you're just gonna read through the...
Oh, yeah. You wanna...
Yeah. Here we go. Oh, no, not that one. Here we go. Oops. I almost got it. And there we go. So, I'll let you read out yourself and I'll voice him.
Hold on. Give me 1 second.
Oh shit! That shit just made me laugh. Because like, I noticed that you just had his number, and then you show me a screenshot of what you saved him at.
Alright, but okay, this is Patrick. I would like to inform you that while I will tolerate it for the 2 currently posted schedules, I will not be able to work 6-day weeks henceforth from there. The usual 5-day week is the usual 5-day-a-week schedule is satisfactory. Thank you. Furthermore, all the days requested off on the currently disposed of paper that was previously on the office wall are already paid for. Tickets, reservations, hotel rooms, down payments on photo shoots, etc. I will not be able to work on those days due to the fact that it would be quite a financial loss for me. And later I add in because I realized that he has me working the 31st on my birthday and I don't want to work on my fucking birthday. And I'm like, so later I put in, this includes the 31st, which you currently have me scheduled for. Mind you, the first one I sent before I went in. The second one I realized, okay, I'm on the schedule, so I did it. I sent it while I was there. Mm-hmm. Okay, so then you read his.
Okay. Oh jeez. All right, where is it? All right, here we go. Listen, a request doesn't guarantee a day off. I will see what can be done. So let's get back to work, and we'll as in WILL, discuss another day. And then almost, well, my reaction to that was, bruh, and you, dead ass, and then me, boy, and then you sent the screenshot. There's an ellipsis, so what's the rest of everything that you have?
Okay, hold on, let me, because it does cut on.
Yeah.
This is going to make me seem super fucked up, guys.
It's fine-ish.
It's really not. My fucking context.
It's because like it's all the insider shit just in one.
Okay, yeah. Listen, I can't even pull up the full name.
Yeah,
I don't think I can. You know where to go?
Let's edit.
Okay.
Oh my god.
All right, fat, ugly, pug-looking piece of shit, motherfucker, dead sister having ass, can't keep a fiance ass bitch.
Oh my god. Oh yeah, that shit had me fucking dying. Oh my god. Okay. Alright, and so then we go about literally today's shit.
No, but like, yeah, that's that. Like, no, I wouldn't know what you found funny about it, because I don't...
Well, it was because, okay, what I found funny was, like, when you sent the first screenshot, it was just his number.
Uh-huh.
And then, after he had that response, then you sent the contact information. That's what happened. Because it's like, oh. Fat, ugly motherfucker. And, okay, so, do you have anything else regarding that? Like, work-wise
no,
stories?
just that I'm pissed off, and, like, if you scheduled me for days that I had off, then I'm
Same, and he's literally copying. The reason why, like, you have the shit 2 weeks straight is because he literally just copy and pasted.
Yeah, I know.
Like, for example.
Oh yeah, and I had to come in yesterday because I wasn't supposed to work yesterday. He gave me, for some reason, 3 days off this week.
Yeah.
According to one of the coworkers, basically that's just him being lazy because I requested off the weekend for CPAC and he didn't feel like rearranging days. So he just gave me
3 days off.
Yeah, 3 days instead of my usual 2. And so I wasn't supposed to work yesterday, but then
someone called out.
No. It was one of our coworkers. Basically, he told Babe that he couldn't work. He couldn't
Because of his kid.
He couldn't close on weekdays because of his kid. So Babe put him on closing yesterday, and he was like, okay, whatever, I can do it. He left the kid. He had someone to leave the kid with. He arranged stuff. But then the day before, so he puts up the schedule and had him opening today.
Yeah, which made no sense.
So he's like, "Yo, what the fuck am I supposed?" So I just worked for him yesterday, and then he opened today.
Yeah, because I told him that I was like, it'd be better if you call out the morning shift because like even then mornings aren't really busy.
Yeah.
It just depends if like let's say church people come in and it'll randomly just be busy one day.
Gotcha.
But like what I don't understand, he was RGM when the store first opened. So you already have experience working with people and their schedules and requesting days off and everything. But now because you're angry big boy boss, you just don't give a fuck about your workers. And then we had a whole discussion with this and like other coworkers talking about HR, the workforce, or labor, or whatever the fuck.
I'm not even sure if they can do anything because I'm not. Basically, from what he sent me, from what his text said, it seems like days off are a courtesy, not really.
Yeah, it doesn't guarantee that you'll get that day off.
Yeah. At which point I'm like, yeah, well, Trevor was guaranteeing that we got the days off.
As long as you ask them like 2 weeks in advance.
And, because of that, and because I expected Babe to still be in, power or whatever, I don't know what the phrase to use is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I paid for everything in advance. Mm-hmm. So...
Yeah, and like, the place has actually gone to shit because like, dude, when, I think when I had to work Saturday, I was working with Babe. And Babe came in, and he was basically going about like, okay, I told him because I opened Saturday, so I was leaving. I was like, yo, this is the last box of nacho cheese, and there were like 3 bags left. And Babe turns to Babe and goes, hey, so like, did you not order this? And like, even then, it like. I think there was probably more cold shit during the delivery the night before, but it literally looked like there was no delivery at all.
Gotcha.
And
yeah, last time we had delivery, and like, it wasn't huge.
Yeah,
it really wasn't. It was pretty chill.
Yeah, and then he looks at it. He's like, "Hey, you didn't order any nacho cheese or this, that, and the third." And he goes, "I know." And to me, it's just he's like purposely sabotaging our store, but then gets mad if we end up fucking up. It's like you're literally setting us up for failure.
Yeah, good job, Babe.
Yeah,
very proud of you.
I got to do a lot of editing for this section. No, it's fine. But being that I'm editing his name out, I feel like I can play this. I don't care either way. But here we go. Let me just fast forward this a little bit. This is me with my cell phone in my pocket recording our conversation.
Oh yeah, I noticed this morning that this was taken down. The request days off thing.
Yep.
So how's that work with the people that already asked?
There ain't no request.
So, because I already paid for my thing.
This is what I have for you.
At this moment, he literally takes out my old school schedule for the semester that just ended, and I think I also wrote my summer course.
Yeah.
And then this is what he goes.
See, I have it.
This is all I have.
That's all that's there.
Yeah, no, because the days off requests are different from the school schedule.
No, but there was nothing else there for you. That's all that was there.
Well, it was here, that's why.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm pointing at the
all
wall.
papers that were there. So I'm telling you. What was it?
It was, then I'm going, what's it called? I'm going to be not in town from the 8th
Yeah, I don't want
to
to
the 10th of June. What's it called? June.
Okay, so when I'm right now I'm doing the schedule for the 23rd, which is done already, and the 30th. So that'll be the following schedule.
Okay.
So I'm doing schedules so that way you guys have it 2 to 3 weeks in advance. So you guys, the schedule's done. Basically, it's gonna be almost for managers there and team members. You guys basically almost all work the same schedule. So.
No, good. I'm just making sure because like I already paid. Everything's already done.
No, that's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that schedule's not even done yet.
Okay.
So just remind me next week because next week I'll do that schedule.
Okay. Alright, cool.
All right.
Jeez, no one would have to remind you if you didn't tear it fucking down, you dumbass.
Which made no sense at all.
Fucking dumb piece of shit.
No, and like his face, he literally just turned to me and goes, "There's nothing." I was like, "What are you talking about?"
Yeah, there's nothing on the wall because you tore it down, you fucking idiot.
The funniest part about that, because like that day when I opened, there was only Dan's fucking days off request because he had an open mic thing and something else, he's going to New York or whatever, and like that was the only thing. And then from what I heard, he also ripped that shit off the wall.
Yeah, it's not there anymore.
Yeah, and I'm just like, what are you talking about?
Like, son, people have lives outside of Taco Bell. I'm sorry, I'm not.
Yo, dead and like, what's it
structuring my
called? Because he
whole
saw me earlier today with the two people that I was hanging out with, like a little bit. Literally as I'm leaving the area, well, okay, so what I did was like I went back to my friend's shop and then left her there because I guess they were gonna hang out for a bit while the other one works. So then I went back to like let's say Modell's and saw my friend that works there, and then I went back. Actually, no. While I was in Modell's, I got a call from Beep and saying, "Hey, Great wants to know if you can work," and my immediate response was no, because I have plans, the podcast, and I don't have my uniform on me. And even then, I went back to like where my school building so I can meet up with my sister. She's working, so we can leave together and then go home. So I was like, this shit a whole dub. And like aside from like the podcast that we're doing right now, like I wanted to try filming. I need to study for my class because like literally I'm taking a class that's the part 2 of a class that I never took. Gotcha. And when I opened the textbook for like, he's like, "Hey, alright, so I know you guys have background in C++. Alright, we're gonna start with this, arrays." And I was like, "Okay." I opened the PDF of the textbook. I'm like, "Alright, cool. Where's arrays? Chapter 7. Fuck." But last work related story was yesterday. I'll censor her name too, I guess. But Beep apparently gave someone an attitude. Yeah. Or actually, let me ask you, because he also comes at nights too. You ever seen an angry looking white guy, kind of with like not a comb over, but like his hair is split and he has a big ass forehead? He looks like he always has an attitude and he looks like he gets angry easily.
At night, no, I'd probably know him if you pointed him out to me. I can't really go off the description.
Mm-hmm. Alright, well, he regularly comes in, and usually he has a problem with anything. But his problem today was, well, yesterday, was, he didn't like the way that she gave him his change. And what? She didn't say thank you.
Son.
Yeah, wait, it gets better. Okay, so it's just me, Dan, and Beep on the line. And then he's literally just glaring at Beep and I. And I pointed out to her, and I'm just like, "Yo, so like, homeboy got a problem? Like, I want to be like, yo, you good?" Word, yeah. And like, he's just glaring at us, and then he fucking like, he just looks up back at Beep again, and what's it called? So there's a white girl that comes in, and there's like a little line forming, and I'm in the middle of the line. I'm also listening to my show, so I'm not really paying attention to what's going on. Mm-hmm. But then there's a shouting match that just fucking starts. Yeah, and he's like, I think because I gave him his shit, he just ordered 2 soft tacos. I just gave it to him. I didn't want him fucking like just staring at us and shit. Like, all right, here's your shit. Get the fuck out. Yeah. And I think he kept calling her a skag, and which I'm assuming is like another word for like slut, and which I did not understand why.
Skag, Urban Dictionary.
Are you fucking serious? Not like usually.
I found this on the web for scat.
What is it?
An incredibly strange-looking woman who thinks she is much smaller and much harder than she actually is.
That's a very specific insult.
Or okay, there's another definition: person whom persuades your significant other to end a perfectly good relationship due to lack of faith. That's. Or okay, wait, someone
a homewrecker.
Kind of. Someone or something that really pisses you off.
Should be that third one.
Yeah. That works.
Jesus Christ. And like he just kind of, yeah, you skag. And like, what's it called? So the shouting match begins, and then the lady that Beep taking, she goes, "Hey, can you stop so like I can take my order?"
He goes, "Fuck you."
Yeah. And okay, so Beep handles business and shit. She starts doing it, and then the guy just stays there, still angry. So she finishes her shit, and then he goes,
"Well, you're a skag, and you're not sure. You're supposed to say fucking thank you, and then shut the fuck up."
And then
Beep.
gets fucking mad and goes, yo, then what the fuck are you doing to get the fuck out the store? And she starts screeching, and low-key, like, I was like, yo, what the fuck is literally happening? But I was low-key laughing because she starts screeching. I've never heard her voice go like that, except for like one other time. And so they just go, and then Beep goes and tries to handle shit, and she was kind of like lost in the moment. She's like, she's not the manager. But I was like, yo, what the fuck is happening? And then like, but it's like, go to the back. Just take a few seconds to breathe. Just go to the back. And then like, eventually the dude was just like, yeah, I'm not being treated fairly. And I feel like he said ice. I literally heard ice. You know what they are, right?
Yeah, I know.
Okay. For those that don't know, I think it's immigrant control enforcement. Basically, they take out quote-unquote illegal people. Even though they've also been called on U.S. citizens, but, you know, yeah, well, once you're darker than beige, you're in trouble.
Once you're darker than beige, son.
And, like, he just kept going on, and then there was, this one black dude that was also waiting in line. He pulls him out the store, and he's like, yo, get the fuck out! And, like, well, I don't know if he said that, but I heard that he, like, just took him out of the store, and then the guy's just like, well, you know what? You're doing this because I'm white! That's when I fucking lost it. I'm just dying.
Son, I wish I was there. I'm mad I was not there.
I was like, what are you
I'm
talking
mad I wasn't
about?
there, son. What?
Because the lady that he said, that he also said fuck you to was white. And like, she's like,
yo, honestly, I would have kicked this nigga out of the store once he started calling me names.
yeah, dead ass.
Like, you don't call me.
No, she was. She was like, she's like, and like, you're trying to insult me, and you're trying to say fight me, and get the fuck. And he's like, oh, let's go. You a grown ass man. You look like you're like in your 30s. And you want to fight barely an 18-year-old. Well,
yeah,
19-year-old.
Mind you, she's like a stick.
Yeah,
This
she's
girl's
she looks
this
like
girl's
a
80
6-year-old
pounds.
child.
Girl's like 80 pounds. I swear to God.
She's like 100.
Sopping wet, sure.
Yeah. And like that shit got me fucking dying. And then like it was funny because all the other customers, they were on
Beep.
side. They were like, yeah, like there was this one like he's like, don't sweat it to you. There are always assholes like this somewhere. And then the Indian couple that was right behind them were like, no, it's okay, you're fine. And like she was scheduled to leave around 7. This happened at 6:50.
Jesus. Yo, son, that's a way to
fucking-
end a shift, my
Yeah,
nigga.
I
What?
was fucking dying. And what's it called? And so she was just like, yeah, I don't give a fuck. And then like this random old lady just comes out of nowhere, and oh wait, hold on, before I go into that, when the dude's like leaving and like finally getting out of everyone's faces, like I think it's because like everyone was basically like, dude, get the fuck out of here or whatever.
Yeah.
He goes, yeah, it's because I'm white. And then apparently when he left, he was like, you know what? Fuck all of you.
Son, like, shut up and calm down and get the fuck out.
Yeah,
What?
word. This motherfucker's always angry. But the old lady came in and low-key gave us intel because she told someone else. I forget who. And apparently his name is, I'm just going to do it for comedic effect, even though I'll probably censor it.
Brian.
And works at a hospital.
Oh, wow.
And me, when I was told, it was like, what, like choking people? Like, the fuck? What did he do?
Clear your fucking skag.
Yeah.
Clear.
He's like, hey, she's still breathing.
I need 10 cc's of amphetamine, you skag.
Oh my god, he just goes to everyone that. He's like, my wife left me 15 years ago. You fucking skag.
Son.
Oh my god. And apparently he's also known to be very mad and crazy.
Yeah,
I was like, you think?
Yeah. Are you working today?
No, I'm off today.
Okay. I'm gonna say if like you're in, like let me know who this dude is if you see him.
I think I might be working Friday night. I don't know. Well, if we work the same shift and he's there, I'll let you know. Oh my god. Aside from that, I wanted your opinion because I just found out about this thing. I think it happened yesterday or the other day. So you know Kendrick Lamar, right?
Yeah.
You know he's just a big rapper. He's cool. Yeah. He's a spiritual, lyrical, miracle individual. And he let up a fan at one of his shows.
Oh yeah, I heard about this.
You heard about
yeah.
it? What do you think about it?
Well, I mean, you might want to explain it to them.
Okay, so he pulls up a fan, and they're doing Mad City. Excuse me. So he pulls up, and it's a white girl. I forget what her name was. It was like Delaney or some shit. And he's like, yeah, she's gonna rock the mic, and da-da-da-da-da. And then so Mad City starts playing. It's like, man, and like, what I felt awkward about it because like when she was doing it, it's like when a white person says nigga for the first time, he's like, yeah, my nigga. Did you see the video?
I didn't see the video.
I have to show you the.
Okay.
I'll cut it out, but let's see. White girl N-word. Here we go.
Oh Jeebus. Oh Jeebus.
I just want the clip. Here we go. Oh, I hate the way this is formatted. That's her. Oh no, that's Kendrick, and that's the girl. Oh, okay, hold on. This is after she said it.
Yeah.
The crowd started fucking booing at her. Let's see. Yeah, here it is. m.a.a.d, that's her name.
I told you every time.
Swear I got you.
I got you! Here we go. Here we go.
Oh.
Yeah. Here we go.
Son! The way she put like wild emphasis on that shit, yo. Like she knew what she was doing.
That's what I say. It's like when a white person says nigga for the first time. My nigga.
Like that Riley Reid shit, yo.
Yeah. Oh my. Stop.
Come on my face, nigga. Yeah.
Eat me out, nigga.
And like, so once she said that, Kendrick stops everything and goes, literally, you have to censor one word because the crowd started booing.
Yeah.
And she's like, okay, I'm so sorry. I got you.
Bruh.
And then it starts again. And then, like, she omits the word, but then, like, Kendrick's like, you know what, fuck it. Because, like, it was already, like, a dead horse.
Yeah.
And
I'm just saying, like, you could, like, okay, I'm not justifying what she did, but like, he could have pulled a black fan on stage.
yeah, it kind of felt like it was like another setup for failure thing.
Yeah,
and you
yeah.
pull
It
up a
feels
white
like
girl.
this is set up. Like, this is like.
But it also brings up the question. It's like, but that's a lyric in your song, and you said that she has to do the lyrics. So is she really that in the wrong though? Which
like, I feel like he could have told her, you know, hey, do the
before
lyrics.
he gets up, he's like,
Do the
hey,
lyrics.
I don't do war and everything, but like, just don't say
Don't
me
drop the
that.
N-word. You good? That's it. No, or like I said, bring a black person up on stage. And,
Oh my god. He's
Yeah.
like, you got a black friend? No. Oh, I sit down. Who got a black friend? Who black? But supposedly the same thing happened a few years back at a Travis Scott concert. Because one of his songs also said nigga, and he also had a white kid come up on stage, and the kid said the word, but it had the opposite reaction. He was like, I forget the exact quote, but he was like, this is what brings us together. Because years ago, people wouldn't want us doing this on the same stage. The fact that we're like doing this together all at once, it's like you know, it's like it brings us together, and like not like a family thing, but it's like, you know, it unites us. It doesn't divide us.
Sure.
So it's like, I don't know. It's just weird. I feel like like if your song features that word, but then like if she says, I don't know. It's weird.
Listen, I
like,
feel like she shouldn't have said it
because
but,
she's white.
Yeah, she shouldn't have said it. But then like he shouldn't have brought her up on stage and then not explain, hey, do the lyrics except the N-word.
Yeah.
Like I feel like it's like a little bit of
You can say, hey, Crips, Bloods, gangbangs, everything.
Yeah.
But
yeah, no, that's it. After that, you get
the one word you can't say.
Yeah.
So yeah, like shit like that got me like weirded out. I was just like, fuck, like how do you fix that? But it's also, I don't know. She also could have just not said it, but then there's like, but it's Kendrick's song. It's part of the lyrics. If she has to say the lyrics, then why can't she say nigga?
And then you listen, you know she wanted to say it just off of the
way she
was like,
said it.
It was the most intelligible word she said on that stage.
Nigga.
I was like, nigga.
Yeah, but like, I don't know. That's why I was like, that's fucking crazy, bro. And like, the fact that like the Travis Scott show had the exact opposite reaction when it was a little white boy, it's just weird. I don't know if it's like not that times have changed or like the whole
PC culture's the evil devil, man.
or whatever.
Republicans, fuck yeah.
Republicans.
I was gonna do an R with my hand, but I don't know how to do an R with my hand.
Team Rocket busted off.
Yeah.
Beat up
Republicans. Yeah, I think I got it. Yeah,
What the fuck?
it was beautiful. Shut up.
Oh yeah, so how was your thing at CPAC?
CPAC was fun. Yeah, I went with my friend, Daffy. We did BoJack Horseman and Princess Carolyn. That was cool.
I saw some of the pictures you guys did.
Yeah.
I was like, what the fuck was with this anime fucking background, the cherry blossom trees and
Because
shit?
it was like it was a free photo booth, and like the lady knows me because I shot with her last year at CPAC. It was like her little free booth or whatnot, and she's like, "Oh my god, you guys got to come in front of the cherry blossoms." So I was like, "All right, I guess sure, why not?"
Let's do this very romantic shot with the petals falling.
I mean, like, yeah, BoJack and Carolyn fuck, but like they're not really that close romantically. Like,
Well,
they kind of on and off
fell out.
Yeah, they had an on and off relationship ish, but other than that, yeah.
I forget if there was something else I wanted to mention, but those are the only like. Oh, yeah, here we go. 13 Reasons Why.
Season 2.
Yeah, did you watch it?
No.
Same.
Okay.
I don't know if
I saw the
End of discussion.
I saw that season 2 was coming out. I was like, oh, so someone else kills himself?
No.
Does the same shit? Like,
okay, potential spoilers. I haven't watched it myself, but potential spoilers. I heard that it was her ghost.
son, what?
Okay,
I heard it was like the aftermath of her death, and like,
but like it's
something
the aftermath plus flashbacks.
Okay, and then there's gonna be something about like a trial, and then maybe
Yeah.
and then maybe a mass shooting. I
Because
don't know.
did you watch the first season?
No,
No, I thought you did.
I had better things to do with my time.
Okay, because I thought you did because like remember like everyone at work was trying to watch it, and then they were all like live reacting in the Facebook group chat. And I was like, no, stop spoiling it for me because I'm like 3 episodes behind you guys. But, it was weird because, like, I watched the show and I enjoyed it at the time, but then, yeah, it kind of glorified suicide. It's like, hey, kill yourself.
Hey, kill yourself, and then everyone's gonna understand you.
Yeah.
And
But,
apparently, like, according to, like, a lot of psychologists or people who've, like, written up shit on, like, ways to safely and properly portray suicide and mental illness on television.
BoJack Horseman.
Yeah, that. But apparently they broke like most of the rules.
Which,
Like they actually, you're not supposed for instance, you're not actually supposed to show the suicide.
yeah. That's why, like, when I first saw it, I was like, holy shit. Like, they, like, usually shows... And like they show maybe them starting, like, let's say if they want to hang themselves, they show them getting up on the stool, but then it cuts or whatever,
Yeah.
implying that they killed themselves. Like, I don't know if you want me to say how she did it.
Yeah, go ahead. No.
She was in a fucking bathtub, and she gets a
Drop the toaster.
yeah, no. She gets a fucking razor blade, and just starts going down all the way on her arm on both sides, and basically bleeds out.
Oh wow, that's very cinematic.
But like, it was weird.
It's also the fact that like suicide is a very whatchamacallit. It's a very
Touchy subject.
No, it's a very spur of the moment thing, right? Mm-hmm. Like if you fuck up, and like if you try to kill someone and you fuck up, it's very likely you won't try again.
Yeah,
Yeah,
just like with the people that jumped off the Golden Gate Bridge
And survived, yeah.
Yeah.
They instantly regret it, blah, blah, blah.
They're like, as soon as I jumped, I
Yeah.
regretted it.
So it's a very spur of the moment thing, right? Mm-hmm. So it's very unrealistic for her to have, like, planned her suicide in advance and then
Done
done
all
all
the
the
fucking
tapes and have not changed her mind at any point during that process.
Okay, here's something that, like, okay, because, like, it's gonna sound douchey, at least to some extent, because the whole thing started because of a rumor. Because, okay, the 13 tapes equal 13 people. They're the reasons, like, they all contributed to why she killed herself, right? And the first one was a quote-unquote ex-boyfriend who, like, wanted to fuck her. Like, mind you, this is all, like, in high school and shit, right? And what I don't understand was, like, he took a picture of her, right? That supposedly shows her panties, bro. And then he wanted to make sexual advances on her, and then she pushed him away. She's like, no, I don't want this. Okay, we're not together. So he gets fucking pissy and goes all incel and goes,
Hey, she's down to fuck everyone.
and then basically spreads around the rumor that she's a whore and everything.
Gotcha.
And then like he has,
I have pictures of her fucking legs spread out.
even though they showed the picture and it's literally her like with her legs crossed, just sitting on top of a fucking slide, having a good time. There's barely anything sexual. All you see are her legs.
Yeah.
And like me personally, I think I've had like a couple rumors spread about me, but it was either that people just drop me off, like you know, they drop me out of their life because apparently it's super fucked up, or they confront me directly about it, like, hey, I heard this, is this true, or whatever, and I'm just like, no, what the fuck are you talking about? This is my side of whatever they're talking about, or this never happened.
Yeah.
And like, people were just going like, hey, she's a slut, bro, or whatever, and then like, she's just like, and then she gets depressed about it, and then that was one of the reasons why she killed herself, because a nigga decided to spread rumors, which then got all the jocks wanting to fuck her. One of them raped her, and then like all this other shit happens, and I was like, what the fuck? Okay, the only thing that would make sense is the aftermath, the trial, because the dude literally fucking raped her.
Yeah.
But then I was talking about it with someone while I was taking out the box and shit over the phone, and she was watching the show while we were talking, and she's like, "Oh my god, there's a sex scene!" And I was like, "Is this a flashback or like what the fuck?" And he's like, "You're the Asian guy." I was like, "Ew," because like maybe the dude's not that attractive.
Yeah.
He's just a big, tall, doopy looking Asian dude. I'm like, okay, I've seen some people like this. This one other girl I know, she's like, "Oh my god, he's so hot, man, Crush Monday." I'm like, I personally don't think so, but whatever floats your boat. But like her reaction got me fucking dying because she's like, "Oh my god, wait, oh my god, they're having sex."
Okay. Are we not adults?
Yeah, that's why I was fucking laughing. I was like, "Oh no, sex."
Oh.
What the fuck happened to your voice?
Oh no, my voice has been fucked up for a bit.
Yeah, since CPAC?
No, 2 days ago.
Oh, were you shouting?
Not really.
Oh no, you're sick.
No, I'm Batman.
But yeah, okay. I've had people recommend like, "Oh man, the show's real good," and blah blah. I'm just like, I guess, but like, I don't watch anime. I mean, I'll give it a chance. It's just like each episode's a fucking hour long.
Oh Jesus!
Like I remember when I watched the first season, it was while I was supposed to be studying for my exams. Probably why I got a C in the class.
Oh, lovely.
But yeah, they were like hour long fucking episodes, and I'm just like, yo, why can't they just be like 30 minutes at least? Like fuck, why is every episode an hour?
No, they should make it 13 minutes. 13 reasons left.
Stop.
It's like how every series of unfortunate events book
Uh-huh.
had 13 chapters, and there were 13 books in the series.
Wow.
Yeah,
Jesus. Wait, so did you ever watch the Netflix show that they did?
it sucked.
Oh.
Yeah. Like okay, tangent, I guess. Like they do a lot of things. It's like it's closer to the book than the movie, except for the fact that in the books there's this whole conspiracy thing with VFD, blah blah blah. It's not just. Wait, do you know the whole premise?
There's the fucking what a dresser or some shit they go in and it's a magical land.
Nigga, that's Narnia. What the fuck? What the fuck?
I was thinking, I was like, what the fuck? Because I remember watching the movie as a kid. I don't remember what the fuck happened in it.
All right, so
I
basically,
just remember, was it Johnny Depp that played the dude, or was he in the new one?
No. It was Jim Carrey who played
Jim
it.
Carrey.
I'm a fucking guy.
But basically, it's these three orphans, three kids, three Baudelaire siblings. Their parents die in a fire, and they're
Jesus.
yeah. And basically, they get adopted by this distant relative named Count Olaf, who wants to, take away their inheritance. And he's this cruel asshole, and they have to try and reveal to everyone that he's a cruel asshole. And then after it's revealed, okay, he's trying to screw them over for their inheritance. They keep getting shipped to different guardians, and Count Olaf keeps on following them. And but stupid disguises like this person isn't Count Olaf. He has a mustache. Count Olaf doesn't have a mustache.
What is it like the Clark Kent thing? It's like that's not Superman.
My nigga, all Count Olaf disguises are trash, but they all work. It's like, he has a unibrow. He doesn't have a unibrow. He's wearing a turban.
What the fuck?
How do you know he has a unibrow? It's covering up his like all the adults in this fucking series are dumb as shit.
I don't think turbans literally cover your whole forehead.
Or see, he doesn't have an eye tattoo on his ankle.
Yeah.
Makeup.
I can't see his ankles.
Yeah. Basically, and so they keep on trying to track them down and trying to screw them out of their fortune, and ends up killing the guardian that they're with.
What the fuck?
And this happens for a few books, and it turns out there's a conspiracy, and all the previous guardians and their parents and Olaf are all part of this organization called VFD, blah, blah, blah. I kind of forget how it goes on later in the series. Mm-hmm. But basically, the Netflix series brings in the whole conspiracy shit really early on. Whereas, like, I don't think it was introduced for, like, probably first 3, 4... Like 4 or 5 books. Yeah. No, like, probably introduced around book 4 or 5. For Netflix series, it was from Jump, and it was like they kept on showing what's going on in the sidelines while it's while they're doing their thing. They keep showing what the group is doing and this whole mystery and shit and blah blah blah. Mm-hmm. And then Lemony Snicket, aka David Handler, that's his real name, has a very unique way of writing where he goes off on like weird tangents.
The fuck? Does he forget about what he's writing?
No, so like basically he'll tell you a word, like, the word irony, I remember he brought up in one book, and he'll go on for a page or two giving you examples of what the word irony means.
Why?
And so basically this gets represented in the show by Patrick Warburton.
What the fuck?
Playing
hey Peter, here's a bunch of examples of irony. Here we go.
Oh. Like basically playing the narrator in the background. It's like, and it's funny because they'll give like visual representations of all the examples that he explained out in the book.
Why? Hey Peter, here's a wet towel.
I'll play a scene for you when we're done if I can find one.
Here's a wet towel, Peter. It's ironic because it's dry and wet at the same time, Peter. I was speaking of the Patrick Warburton, I was doing this shit to my cat last night just because I was bored because she was asking me for food. I was like, "Hey Peter, you hungry, Peter?" So I started like putting cereal in her bowl. I'm like, "Yeah, I bet you're hungry, Peter. And don't meow at me, Peter." And then like pat her head. That's a good Peter, son. Your name's Peter now, Peter.
Yeah, and then basically, so they had this random narrator, Patrick Warburton as Lemony Snicket in it, which was fucking weird.
Yeah.
And then like they brought and the whole series has a thing where it's like really anachronistic. Like basically, you can't tell what time period they're in.
Oh, so it's supposed to be really vague.
Yeah, because like they'll bring up computers in one book and then typewriters in another, and then and so they have it like they do the same thing here, but it's like really beating you over the head with it. Mm-hmm. Or like the baby actually brings up Uber at one point.
Yeah. What?
Like, meanwhile, the whole aesthetic is like 1800s.
Yeah.
And I don't think we've ever seen a phone in this show.
What the fuck?
This baby brings up Uber, and it's like, fuck.
It's like, yeah, everyone rides hot carriages, but I got Uber though. Oh yeah, this is something I found randomly.
Hey Peter.
Hey Joe. Wanna see something funny?
Sure, Peter. What is it?
Shuck.
Oh.
Walter, what the fuck was that? Walter, what the fuck? Walter, what the fuck did you just show me? Walter, get the fuck out of my... Damn it, I'm not doing that. I promised myself I wouldn't do that joke today.
Suck. That reminds me, you ever seen, or okay, because they're so fucking stupid. For some reason, there are people that upload, like, insert female cartoon character is thick.
Yeah.
And, like, you click on it, and, like, it's literally just clips or a whole episode.
I've watched 2 of them.
Like, I remember one that I found was Mac's mom from Foster's Home of Her Imaginary Friends.
I watched one of them, the chick for the vampire mom from OKKO.
Oh, I haven't watched the show.
I haven't watched it either, but like I was like,
but she thick. Oh my god.
There was one of the Eris from Bill and Mandy.
Yeah, it's not part of that one.
like everyone was like, everyone kept on tagging in the comments. The part
the fucking tag was like, oh, she's thick.
No, but they come on tagging the time code where Billy's literally riding her like a horse. And I was like, yeah, out.
Yeah, I don't know why that's become like a little thing that people.
I don't know.
Doing.
It's fucking strange, bro.
Yeah. Oh my god. Oh shit. But hold on. What? Okay.
What the fuck is that?
No, because like, okay, because I thought people were like in our fucking driveway. Because like the way sound works, like literally people could be talking across the street, but it sounds like they're in here because of the way sound works.
Sound is trash, bro.
But we're literally doing a whole show. Basically.
Sound is trash. Stop listening to this podcast.
No, please.
Get out.
Stop.
I don't want your views.
I do because it's on my channel and people don't watch this fucking show to begin with.
Hey man, we got 5 views on the other one.
I know, it was lit. Speaking of...
Also, I watched your sad video.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
How was it?
Oh yeah, I digged it.
Yeah.
He used the same joke. I was like...
Oh, except it was a transition. Oh, man. Because, like, those are the videos that are fucking... Oh, well, you mean the same joke? It's oh, man, I filmed it on the same day. I'm funny. But, yeah, I tried adding, like, more extra shit. And like, hey, you learned what a fucking nyatiti is. Yeah. I was like, and then now I can say that my show is educational. Hell yeah. It's my fucking Emmy, bitch.
See it fly through the window.
Oh, Jesus.
It's my award.
It's just broken, too. It's like, you couldn't just, like, Amazon it to me? Like, oh, but yeah, that's essentially what fucking happened, you know, dude.
Get out.
No.
Okay.
Stop. Patrick, stop. You're choking me.
Get your dirty fucking gross sausage Vienna fingers off me.
Yeah, sausage is delicious. What are we doing?
I don't know.
Oh my god. I'm confused.
We were role-playing and then you actually grabbed my throat and then I was like, I don't know where this is going.
Officer, he told me to choke him. I thought he was being sexy.
What the fuck?
All of the clothes are on.
Officer, I thought we were reenacting fan fiction. It's like, your show gets 2 views. Yeah, one of them wrote fan fiction.
Yo, can you imagine fucking shipping wars with us?
I feel like if this does go somewhere, I feel like there might be.
Oh lord!
And if it does, then we will read them, and we have to voice them.
Patrick X Markiplier.
What the fuck? What?
Walter X PewDiePie.
Why? What do I get to Swede?
He's gonna call you a racial slur at some point.
Yeah, but he's gonna pay $5 to a group of Indian men to.
Son.
Oh my god. Aside from that, I feel like it's a decent episode.
Yeah, we did an episode.
Hell yeah,
that's something I'm proud of. Yeah.
Fuck Nicole Erber.
Yeah, fuck that bitch.
Yo, that reminds me. Apparently the TMZ found her and they were like, "Hey, what about all the backlash?" And she's like, "Yeah, I just noticed that that was probably poorly timed. I didn't know the full message of the song. I just wanted to make a parody, and I just realized that as a comedian, that's like super bad timing. I didn't mean to make it all about me."
Fuck you.
Yeah. I was like, oh, #lol. You know what we should...
Especially in the comments where she was like, "LOL, black women tears."
What?
Yeah, dead ass.
Oh my god.
Yeah, no, fuck you.
He's like, oh yeah, this video part of my inner sassy black woman. What? So again, I can add Nicole Arbour into the metadata.
Oh yeah. Good job, buddy.
Hell yeah. There's a lot of shit going into the metadata. Anyway, so... hashtags still Charlotte-less.
Hashtag find Charlotte. It's a sweepstakes game we're doing.
No.
If you find Charlotte, you get $1 million.
First up, I'm not advocating that shit.
Yes, you are.
No.
This is fully supported by Walter M. Suarez.
Why you have to put my whole government out there?
Is your middle name really with an M?
Yeah.
Fuck. But I guess that was a lucky guess. Holy fuck.
What the fuck? You've seen my fucking, like...
I don't remember. I thought it was with an E.
Beep. That's my dad.
Son. Son.
Okay, so, yeah, no sweepstakes. If you find Charlotte, some memes, just say hi to her.
Also, this is sweepstakes.
No.
Also, yes, there is.
It's like they literally put her in a bag and bring her to you over here. Be on the episode!
It's $5 million.
Stop.
We got this.
No.
Yeah, we did.
Charlotte's gonna end up fucking kidnapped because of you. But,
Should be alright.
No! What the fuck? Okay. You can follow her and keep up to date with her stuff in life on Charlotte Doodles and Dorka Doodles. What are your... Oh, fuck, I'm yawning again. What are your social media, Spader?
Diamond Quality Cosplay on Facebook and Instagram.
I had to go from a yawn to Joe Swanson real quick. Just... Spader. And you can get at me almost anywhere on social media at Pink Garments. If not Pink Garments Music, it's cool. It's lit. We're a bunch of boys who do a show about talking.
Nigga, get the... Stop.
Hell yeah. Jenna Marbles. Now she's in the metadata. Hell yeah.
Oh yeah.